Hello, hello. Our lesson today is about theme. Now, this is something that we talk about a lot in English class. What is the theme of the book you're reading? But I think people still get confused a little bit. The theme is actually more than you think it is. So get out your writer's notebooks and prepare to take notes on what the theme is. The theme is actually often more than you think, so let's figure out what it is. What makes a story linger in our hearts and minds long after we've read it? Often it's the idea on which the story is built, the theme. Here's what you need to put into your notes. Theme is the central idea or insight about life or human behavior that a story reveals. Go ahead and pause the video and add that into your notes on a new page. So theme is the big idea, okay? What is the author trying to get the readers to think about? What is their message? What concept does this book deal with? Themes are often universal. Universal themes are the ones that come up again and again in literature, and they deal with basic human concerns like good and evil, life and death, love and loss, things that everyone experiences. They shine a light on our common human experience and help guide us through our lives. So universal themes are ones that apply to every person who lives. Now here are some simple examples of what a theme might be. It pays to work hard and plan ahead. That one could be a theme for the Three Little Pigs or the Little Red Hen, if you know those little fables. Appearances can be deceiving. Okay. Living a simple life leads to greater personal freedom. Or sometimes we feel most lonely when we are around those we love. Stories, fables, fairy tales, novels can all be written with those ideas as themes. And those are part of the human experience, things that we learn as we live. Now, here's what it is not, and pay close attention because this is where we get confused. Okay? We're going to talk about the difference between a topic or subject and a theme. Okay? The theme is not the same thing as the subject. You want to put this in your notes. The subject is simply the topic. It can be stated in a single word, such as loyalty. Okay? Most people, when asked what the theme of something is, answer with a single word. Oh, the theme of this book is loyalty, or love, or success, okay, or racism, individuality. Okay, that's not a theme, that's a subject or a topic. The theme makes some revelation about the subject, and it should be expressed in a full sentence. So if the topic is loyalty, then a theme about that might be loyalty to a leader is not always noble. If your topic is individuality, the theme might be something like losing your individuality is the surest way to crush the human spirit. Okay? That might be a theme of something that is based on the topic of individuality. And again, pause the video if you need to take any notes. So how do you go about finding a theme? Themes are usually implied, which means they're not stated directly. An author's not usually going to say, and the theme of this book is ... Okay? You usually have to figure it out yourself. Okay? So there are a couple things you can look at. First, you can look at the plot, which is the series of events that happen, or the conflict. What's the main challenge of the book? And how is it resolved? So in the book Anthem, the conflict is Equality's feelings and sense of self and his desire to pursue his passions and share them with the world, and how the society has shut all of that down. And the resolution is that he breaks free from society and discovers the sacred word and decides to share that with mankind. Okay, so the resolution gives you a clue to what the message is, what the theme is. Also look at the character development. What do the characters learn over the course of the story. How they grow and how they change often sheds light on what the theme is going to be. Sometimes the setting also helps you. Anthem is a great example of how the setting plays a huge role in setting up the theme of the story. And sometimes even the title will help you. Sometimes that's a clue to understanding another layer of the theme. So take a look at the title also. Now, you want to make sure that you think for yourself. Make a judgment. Just because an idea is the theme of the book, that doesn't mean you have to accept it as true. Have you ever read something and you disagreed with the message of the book? That's exactly what this would be. Figure out for yourself whether you accept it as true or not. Finding the theme doesn't mean you have to believe in the theme. Also, there's often more than one theme in a book, and people can express them in many different words. One student might phrase it one way, and another would use different words to say the same thing. Or you can focus on 3 or 4 of the different themes. Some of the greatest works that really stick with people for a long time are so great because they have a lot of different things to say on a lot of different topics. And that's where multiple themes come in. So you'll have to figure out for yourself what you think it is. This is a page of notes to help recap what we've talked about. So if you'd like to pause the video here, you can go through and make sure you have all of these things in your notes, or at least enough to help you remember what we've talked about. And if you have any questions, be sure to send me a quick email or talk to me in class.